So we're going to try our first attempt here at pulling orders from our inventory on the camera. So here we go. First off, we got Queen's Golden Jubilee, The Party at the Palace. And this is in FC22. Let's see here. Here we go. Party at the Palace. This sold for $16.99 plus shipping. We purchased this from a guy in a few towns over. Saw his listing there on Facebook. Said sealed VHS. Showed up. He said, "Hey, I used to collect movies. I have a ton where I used to live. Would you like to buy them all?" So he went and showed them to me, and then he gathered them up, and a few weeks later I came and I picked them all up. And we've done really well with that. So $16.99. We like to put everything, a lot of the DVDs in these file cabinets. It's a lot easier to find them. We do have some in boxes and totes, but this is the best way, the easiest way. And a lot of times these file cabinets are cheap or free. So we'll go to the next one here. So next here we got Blazing Saddles. This sold for $11.69. Same guy, Felix. We sold us all the movies there. Let's see if we can find this one. Oh, there it is right here. Blazing Saddles on Blu-ray. Next we have a VHS called Chulas Fronteras. VHS sealed. 20 bucks. We took an offer. This is also from Felix. He was a pretty good picker. I thought he would pick movies that were unique and not common, which is good. Let's just see if we can find this one here. So the next one we have is called Boogeyman. I actually was digging for the wrong one. Sometimes that happens. I misread where they're at. But this one's Boogeyman. Here it is right here. This is like a mixture of scenes of horror movies. We had purchased this one at the Rehab Thrift Center for 50 cents. It didn't sell for much, $5.49. We actually just came across this on DVD the other day, so we might have to list that now that we sold this. So next here is the Chulas Fronteras. This one is from Felix. This one sold for 20 bucks on an offer. Here it is right here. This one is sealed. So Chulas Fronteras, it's like a Mexican music. Interesting. As I was saying, Felix, he seemed like a pretty good picker on his movies. He liked to buy a lot of unique, not so common ones, so I really liked his collection and we've done really well with it. Next we have Mr. Mom. This one sold on Together actually for like $4 and something. Pretty cheap. It came in a big or just a buy of 50 bucks worth of movies from this lady that has a bunch of thrift store stuff, but this one's up high, so I'm gonna have to pull it down to find it real quick. So Mr. Mom is actually right here on top. Got lucky there, but this is just your movie time version. Anytime you find the movies that are, you know, they re-release it and it's a movie time, it's always worth less. But this is actually a movie you don't come across too often, so picked it up and it sold. It actually didn't take that long to sell. A couple months. So this actually came in as I was printing up the list, so I had to write it down real quick. This one's called Quarter Moon by Emmylou Harris. They paid $20.99. So we purchased a bunch of CDs. They were like 90% sealed, or a lot of them were sealed. Sometimes I have a trouble finding these and I have to go back to the computer to see what the spine looks like. But here it is. Emmylou Harris, Quarter Moon, $20.99. So it's just a quick glance of what sold here on Wednesday, 9/13/2023. A little bit better day. We broke $100, but I'm happy to get a few sales. The VHS have been doing better. I don't know if it's because we've been listing a lot more VHS, but we have been selling more. And I do like the DVDs coming in because we find more and more DVDs and less VHS. So, there you go.